All right, so this is what we modeled in class yesterday. So I was hoping that this is how the rest of our work would go. We'll start with ones that you struggled with. So was there anyone that you're just like, I truly just was not sure how to solve this problem and I needed help? H. So even though I'm going out of order right now, I'm modeling being organized. Okay, so even if you have a problem going 1, 2, 3, 4, still be organized going out of order. So H was 2 times 14 squared plus 15. All right. Also, if you are struggling, like if you're just like, I'm just not understanding PEMDAS for whatever reason, you need to have this down the side of every one of your problems until you get it in your head. Does that make sense? All right, so we're looking for parentheses first. Do we have parentheses? Yes, we do. So inside parentheses, what do we have to do? Inside parentheses, what do we have to do? Samantha? Well, we have to follow order of operation. And I think that's where we get a little confused. Yes. Okay, so we have to follow order of operation. So we're looking at parentheses, and there's parentheses inside of parentheses, and an exponent and a plus. Which one are you doing first? If there's parentheses inside of parentheses, exponents, and a plus, which one are you doing first? You're doing the other parentheses. And the reason I'm saying that is because you're going to come across a problem or two that are going to have parentheses inside of parentheses. When you see this, you must continue that process of order of operation. Yes, exponent is the first thing inside that we're going to do. So we are going to solve that. So 14 times 14. Raise your hand. What is 14 times 14? Christian. 196. All right, so now I'm going to bring everything down. And how many of you guys skipped steps? How many of you guys did this and this in one step? You got to stop doing that. Because if you get this one wrong, how do you know where you made your mistake? Does that make sense? Okay. So now 196 plus 15 gives you what? 196 plus 15. Gracie. Who? So now you have 2 times 211. What is 2 times 211? It's like, so 422. So that should go. So if you're looking at H down is 422. Maybe? Maybe not? No? Cool. My projector feels my pain today. Okay. No. Awesome. All right, so that was H. How many of you guys got H correct? Okay. Do you know what you did wrong? Right, but after doing this, do you know? Okay. Where's H in your notebooks? Okay, where's H in your notebook? So what are you not understanding? Inside of parentheses, you have to do order of operation. So you have to do 4 squared plus 15. 196 plus 15. Right? You have to, inside of parentheses, you have to follow order of operation. What is another one that you would like to go over? So another one you like to go over. G. G across. Okay, so G across is 12 squared plus 2. And again, I'm going to write PEMDAS down the side to make sure I'm doing this in order. All right, what am I looking for first? What am I looking for first? Sincere. Exponent, no. What am I, y'all? I don't care what comes first. You are doing you've got to get this in your head. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication slash division, addition slash subtraction. So what are we looking for first? Isaac. Parentheses, Isaac, do we have any? All right, Sincere, now what are we looking for? Exponents, do we have any? Yes. So you're going to do 12 times 12. Raise your hand and tell me what does 12 times 12 equal? Samantha. 144 plus 2. So what is 144 plus 2? Like 146, and that goes over here on G. All right, what other ones would you like to go over? This is your time, guys, to go over problems that you struggled with last night. And even if you didn't do it, a problem that you didn't do and you want to see done, this is the time to do it. Blake. Q. Oops. All right, so Q is 3 plus 4 times 4 squared plus 2. All right, what are we looking for first? What are we looking for first? Kira? Okay, do we have any? Yes, we have 2 sets of parentheses here. What?
That plus is a division sign.
You're right. Sorry. All right, so we have 2 sets of parentheses, which means we have to solve both of them first. So I'm going to do 3 plus 4, which gives me 7, times, and then over here, I have to do my exponents before I do my division. 4 times 4 equals what? All right, so 7 times 16 divided by 2. Did I get rid of my parentheses yet? No. So what do I need to do now? I got to keep working in this set of parentheses over here. What is 16 divided by 2? 7 times 8 equals? All right. What's another one you guys want to go over? Samantha. All right, so I is 4 times 15 minus 3 plus 16. So with this one, you have to be careful, but you also have to understand certain things to tell you multiplication. What's the problem? Huh? The what? Okay, well, put it away. You don't need it right now. You just need a pencil, so put it down. So what are we looking for first? What are we looking for first? Christian. Okay, do we have any? Yes. So inside your parentheses, you have 15 minus 3. What's 15 minus 3? 12. Oh, geez. Now, I just did 4 times 12 plus 16. How do I know that these parentheses right here are no longer parentheses, but an actual operation? How do I know that? Or how do I know what operation goes when I have a number on the outside of my parentheses? How do I know that? Is that something you have to know? All right. So I've gotten rid of my parentheses. I have no exponents. Now we're doing multiplication and then addition. So what is 4 times 12? 4 times 12, Ansley. 48. And 48 plus 16. What's 48 plus 16? So everybody who's just sitting and staring, I'm assuming you've done this, so everybody should have their hand raised. Because you've already done this work, so everybody should have the answer. Reagan. 64. All right, what else do we want to go over? Angel. L. All right. With this one, what are we looking for first? Cannon, do we have any? Yes, we do. So, Cannon, what is 28 divided by 2?
14.
All right. What are we looking for next? What are we looking for next? Mason, what are we looking for next? Look at what we've crossed out and then look at what we're looking, like what is the very next letter? What does E stand for? Do we have any? Okay, so we do have exponents. It's 5 squared, which tells me I'm going to do 5 times 5. What's 5 times 5?
25.
Raise your hand. I don't know why y'all are calling out. Silas, it's going to be 25. So you have 25 times 14. What is 25 times 14? Silas? 350. All right, I have a question before we continue. So right now, even though I'm going out of order, is my work still neat enough for me to be able to see what is going on? All right, we are going to tackle one thing at a time. We're going to tackle our ability to just simply stay in some kind of organization. All right, so today, when we're doing our activity around the room, you are going to be going out of letter order, but you're going to be doing it neatly in your notebook. I'm not going from here to here, right, on my page, and then here, and then here, and oh, hey, there's a blank spot up here. No. So while you're working today, and once we get to it, one of the main focus obviously is the math, but also being organized. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. Who would like to go over another one? All right, let me called on all of you guys. Reagan, was there anyone that you wanted to go over? No? Huh? Hold on. BK? Zachary? Mercedes? Constantia? Okay, Constantia, was there any of them that you were confused about? Allison? No? Summer? All right. Molly? Everly? Any that you were confused about? Isaac? Angel? All right. We'll do 3 more then. Blake, give me one. P? Bless you. All right, so there's a lot going on in this problem. So we're looking for parentheses first. Raise your hand and tell me, do we have parentheses? Do we have parentheses? Alex? Mm-mm. All right, do we have exponents? We do have exponents, so we're gonna do 6 times 6. Raise your hand and tell me, what does that equal? Zachary? 36. All right, so this is where it's very, very important to understand doing what comes first rather than just doing multiplication and division. So if we're looking left to right, we see multiplication, we see division, we see multiplication. But if we do multiplications and then the division, we are going to get a different answer, right? So make sure as we go through, we're going to multiply 12 times 36. Raise your hand and tell me, what is 12 times 36? If you don't know, do the work on your paper. Or find this problem that you did and raise your hand. What is 12 times 36? Is that a times or a plus? Sorry, that's a plus. Y'all gotta like catch me. Sorry. Just kidding. All right, so 36 divided by 3. Raise your hand, tell me what is 36 divided by 3. Right? What's on your paper? Huh? 36 divided by 3. Baby, 36 divided by 3. We're not multiplying. Look at your paper. You got the work there. Yeah, I'm not asking you to do any extra work. Again, if you've done all of this work, look at your paper and give me the answer. So find P. Christian. All right, so we've done our division. Now we have to do what? We have to do our multiplication next. So what is 12 times 4? What is 12 times 4? Isaac? 48? All right, what is 12 plus 48 plus 300? 12 plus 48. Start with that one. It's 12 plus 48. Gracie? No. 12 plus 48. Angel? No. Cannon? 60. 60 plus 300. 60 plus 300. Molly? Yes. All right, one more. Let's do one more. All right, Kira. Jay. All right, so BEM/D/A/S. What are we looking for first? Sincere. Parentheses. So we have parentheses. What is 93 plus 7? 93 plus 7, BK? 100. All right. Then we're looking for multiplication or division. Do we have it? What's 100 times 4? It's 100 times 4. Summer. 400. And then 400 plus 20. Silas. All right. As you guys are doing your math around the room today, or your scavenger hunt, whatever you want to call it, I will be calling you over so I can check your homework. This is your one get out of free jail card. So if you did it on your paper, if your work is a hot mess express, you'll still get credit. But this is the very last time. You guys have got to start following directions, okay? If you didn't do it, you have until technically next Friday before it's 0 points. I don't know if I told you guys yesterday or if I told another class, I don't remember. But you have 5 days to get your work turned in. So like, let's say you didn't do your homework last night. You have 5 days, and every day I'm taking 10 points off until that 5th day where, again, there's no point in giving you any more points because it's below a 50. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like, okay, I didn't get my work done, but I still have an opportunity to get it done. All right, in your notebook, turn to the next blank page. Did you guys use page 14? Okay, so if you did not use page 14, you're just going to put an X on it. If you used it, don't do anything to it. Turn to page 15. Stand up when you have this title. Huh? Scavenger hunt. Oh, it's not the 7th, you're right. Sorry. Thought you said, what does that say? I don't know what day it is. That's what I know. Not sure what day it is. Don't know what month it is, but I know it's Friday. All right, go ahead, have a seat. All right, so today, part of what we're doing is obviously practicing order of operations, but we're also practicing how to move around the room in a safe manner. All right, you'll notice that we have these bright, pinkish, orangish papers taped around the room. You are going to be moving around the room silently, independently, working by yourself today. Okay? So this is a process, and we're going to do this a lot this year, if you can handle it. If you can't handle it, then it'll just be cash cards on your table, working quietly. I may get up and move, and I learn better that way. I learn by moving. Some of us do not. Some of us will hate this. Some of us will love this. So we'll find a happy medium. But there are papers over here by this fan. On the whiteboard up here, there's a paper on my table back here. One on the whiteboard over here. One on this wall. The wish my teacher knew. On the little window. One by that back fan. One at the quiet table. And one right behind Molly. Okay? Now, we are all going to do one together so you know how to do this. Okay? How many of you guys have ever been on a scavenger hunt before? Okay, so a scavenger hunt is you have a clue, you solve that clue, and you go find the answer from that clue and work on the next problem. You are not going to go A, B, C, D, E. No, that's not what you're doing. Because the answer for A could be the answer for J. It just really depends on what you get. And ultimately, by the end, you should have hit all of the letters. It's A through J, I think. Yeah, so there's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. It are all the numbers, or all the letters. So you should have that. All right, everybody, write A on your paper. Exactly where I'm writing A on my paper. Where's your notebook, son? Don't tell me you forgot it. Don't tell me you lost it. It's got to be in your book bag every single day, because these papers are going to go in and they're going to go out and you're never going to see them again. You've got to keep a notebook. I don't know how to emphasize that to you. You're going to get a 0 on your notebook check, which is classwork, which is 45% of your grade. Get your notebook here on Monday. All right, A says, use order of operations to simplify the expression. Bless you. So, 42 divided by 7 times 3 squared minus 1. What is the very first thing we're looking for? It's the very first thing we're looking for. Angel T, what are we looking for first? Huh? Okay, well, you are looking all around and not writing, so I'm asking you, what do we look for first? Okay, make sure you're writing if you're still writing. All right, inside parentheses, we have 42 divided by 7. Raise your hand and tell me, what is 42 divided by 7, Drake?
6.
Yes. And I'm going to bring everything else down. Now, what are we looking for next? Alex,
Exponents.
do we have any?
Yes.
Yes, so we're going to do 3 times 3, which gives me 9. So I'm going to bring everything down. And now I'm looking for either multiplication or division. Do I have multiplication or division? Does everybody know what that dot means? Just making sure. All right, so what is 6 times 9? 6 times 9, Zachary? 54. So 54 minus 1? All right. Yes. Okay. All right, so 54 minus 1 is going to give me 53. So now, what I would do is I would be walking around the room and I would try to find the one that has the answer choice of 53. I'm gonna have to write on the board because you can barely see them on here. Oh. And then you would start on that problem on that card. Does that make sense? So, everyone has done A. Everybody has the right answer for A. This is where it is going to get a little bit weird because not everybody is starting at A, obviously, because all 30 of us cannot fit right here. What you're going to do, this table, everyone listen, you are going to a different card other than A. So grab your notebook and a pencil and go find one, stand facing into the classroom. Don't look at the card. But you can't pick A. You cannot be with somebody. All right? Table, why are you moving? Table 2, you're picking one that does not have anybody at it, but you can't pick A. And you're facing in, you're not looking at the problem. All right, so now we have the one behind Molly and we have A open. So this group, 2 of you are going to go to one that is open, and then 2 of you are going to go to one that has 1 person at it. Go. You have to take your math notebook and your pencil. You have to take your, baby, what are you going to write on your forehead? Thank you. So 1 person can come to A, and then What you doing back there, Samantha? Breaking things?
Come on, Samantha.
All right. So Silas, pick one that has one person. All right, table 4. So now you're picking one that only has one person. Table 5. You're still going to be able to pick one that only has one person. Okay? So go, take your notebook, take your pencil, pick one that has one person. So Zachary, Drake, and Mason are open. All right, Mercedes, come over here by Mason. All right, table 6. You guys are picking one that only has 2 people, so it's kind of open right now. This does not mean you are working with these people. You're just standing next to them at that card, because there's no talking that's going to be going on during this activity. All right, and then table 8, pick one with only 2 people. Everly, why are you sitting at that table looking at the cards so you can't follow directions, baby? Everly, go wait outside since you were the only one who couldn't follow directions. Go, outside. I'm changing the rules a teeny bit. Sorry. You are going to, instead of like finding the answer, because I forgot it's a digital thing that we've made on paper because obviously we don't have iPads. You're just gonna go to your left. So if you're facing in the classroom, everyone hold up your left hand. Hold up your left hand if you're facing towards the classroom. So that is the way you are rotating. So like, what do you guys see? B? So B is going to go to I.
That's no.
What is the letter at the top of the name? L. So B is going to L. L is going to H. H is going to
G.
G is going to
J.
J is going to F is going to E is going to D is going to A. What letter is that? C is going to A, and A is going to B. Okay? Alright, I apologize about that. Just says it's not going to work if we're looking because we're all English. You are not working together. Now, if you're moving around the room, are you going to be moving where you're touching people? What do you think is going to happen if you're like walking and you walk by and push a button?
Sit outside.
Oh no. You put your hands on somebody, where are you going? With a referral. Which means you can't go to the dance, which means you can't go to the football game next week, which means nothing. If you need to be able to see, you don't just step in front of everybody. You either wait quietly or you say, hey, can you move over a little bit? That I don't have a problem with you talking. But you should not be talking about what you're doing this weekend or anything else. If you need help, raise your hand and I will come and help. Okay? Yes? No? Anything else you think I need to review? Yes. Yes. Yes, you are going at your own pace. You don't have to wait for the people that are sitting there. Like I said, they're just there because that's the we don't have however many we have. Okay? Make sense? Questions? Are you showing your work? Are you going to be organized? So A, and then whatever letter, and then whatever letter. Are we going A, Q, P, R, S, making up letters? No. Focus on order of operation. Focus on organization. And if you need to sit when you're out of place, or you need to lean against a table, that is fine. All right, questions? All right, go ahead.